Capricorn, hi. So this is going to be a reading for January 13th through the 19th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. If I can shuffle. And then I'll be closing it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check it out if you want. Let's take a look. Let's see what's happening here. Alright, so the overall energy for the reading is the Ten of Wands. Things are presenting themselves as feeling pretty heavy for you for some reason. Let's see, in your recent past you get the Moon, the Five of Wands, and the Page of Wands. There was conflict. Whatever happened here, things that you may not have known, things that you may not have wanted to know, wanted to see, wanted to recognize, created a lot of conflict for you. You know, you were pretty naive here from what I'm getting from this card with the Page of Wands. Believing in something that brought you a lot of passion, but on the surface, there was a lot of conflict there. So, I don't know, maybe you wanted to give something a chance over and over again, and at the same time, on the surface, it was like not working out or something like that. In your current situation, you get the Four of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Well, things are changing for you in terms of your attitude. I feel like you're still waiting for something to happen, or you're putting your work into something and waiting to see the results, pretty much, you know, waiting to see your ships come in here. But during this time, you're doing a lot of healing, a lot of stepping aside from possibly the conflict from your past and things like that, and you're pretty outspoken, apparently, also. So whatever is in your mind, you're gonna say it. You're pretty upfront and pretty determined here to get what it is that you want. In your immediate future, you get the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Justice card. I see a lot of care being put into yourself, and that actually, so the more you take care of yourself here with the Queen of Pentacles here, the more your mind is going to get clear, and you're going to come up with brand new ideas on what to do next and things like that. There's a clarity here for you that's coming up, and it's going to balance things out for you in your life in general. So let's see. Let's clarify. Let's clarify this Ten of Wands. You get the Magician, the Seven of Cups, and the Page of Wands. I feel like you're trying to manifest something. You may not be sure what it is that you want. You know, you may be looking at other, like, all sorts of options for you that are looking good. And I feel like there's one that brings you passion here. You know, you're curious about this one option. And you're trying to manifest that. And I feel like it's working out, but at the same time, it's pretty heavy because other things are coming into play, not letting you really, really manifest this one thing. You know, so you might, let's say, you know, like a little kid that gets distracted because, I mean, they want an ice cream now, and then they're seeing chocolate, and they're like, oh, chocolate, with the ice cream in the hand, you know? So I feel like things are coming up for you here where they're not letting you properly manifest towards one thing. You know, so be cautious with that. Keep your mind focused on whatever it is that you want, and let distractions just, you know, fly by. They'll come back. If they're meant to be in your life, they'll come back. So that's why things are looking a little bit heavy for you. Let's clarify the Moon in your recent past. Oh, wow. You get 2 of the cards that are in your current situation. So I feel like somebody came to you with a proposition here to start something, you know, or somebody wanted to start something with you. I'm not sure if they were fully invested here with the moon card being there. So they may have made promises that it's going to be like this, like this, like this, and nothing came from it, you know? And now you're healing because of it, and you're still kind of waiting to see if that's going to happen, but I think you've kind of lost faith here completely, because whatever promises were made here, they're not showing up. Let's clarify the 5 of Wands. Did I? Hold on a second. I think I overdid it with the heat again. And if I say I overdid it, that means I overdid it. Yeah. Alright. Sorry. Yeah, I usually like to, and my friends make fun of me for that. I like to keep my home pretty warm and cozy, especially during winter time. Sometimes I overdo it. Oh well. Where I'm like, God, it's hot. So yeah, that's alright, so for the 5 of Wands, you get the 4 of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the 9 of Wands. Yeah, a lot of passion here that led to a lot of conflict. And I feel like passion was from both parts. You know, when you're getting into an argument with somebody and you're like really, really pissed off, and this person, whatever they do, they manage to piss you off even harder. It's like you were doing that to each other, and that created a lot of conflict here and a lot of heaviness. You know, things got really, really heavy. You were like, I can't do this anymore. Really sad. Like really trying to figure out, why the hell am I doing this? I don't need to do this, you know? I don't need to be in this conflict. Let's see. Oops. Let's clarify the 4 of Swords in your current situation. See, currently you're very much confused here. You are acting a little bit cold, a little bit detached, a little bit closed off to love. And you don't want that, because you do want happiness in your life. You want to share it with somebody. And I feel like in regards to who it is that you're going to share this with, you're very much confused. And you're healing this aspect here, you know? You're trying to figure things out. Like, do I want this with this person that I'm dealing with? Do I want this with somebody else? What do I want out of love? You know? Let's clarify the 3 of Wands. You get the 6 of Wands, the 3 of Cups, and the Star. You're waiting on a reconciliation here. You're waiting on something to happen. You know, this could be a reconciliation. This could be you going out with friends, family, having fun, and enjoying the people that you do have in your life and that do love you. You know, because I feel like this is a lot of, more like an appreciation of what you have than what could be, you know? This is what I'm seeing here with the... But don't wait for this if you're wanting this to happen, you know, to see the people, the things that you love in your life, things like that. You can always do that. I feel like some of you are maybe waiting on validation or something like that to, you know, to come in for you from people or from, you don't need that. I mean, you know who loves you, right? Your closest friends, so if you want to go with that and appreciate that, you can do it any time of the day. Don't get distracted and waiting for that specific person or that specific thing to happen. You know? Let me clarify the Queen of Swords. You got you. You're working on yourself. I feel like you're coming out of this attitude, you know, a little closed off to love. This is how I see this card, at least. And you're building yourself up into the Empress here. You know, you're working towards that very passionately. And I feel like this is in regards to something or someone that makes you feel very passionate. And things are changing for the better here with that Queen of Swords coming into the Empress energy, pretty much, you know. Yeah, and you got the Queen of Pentacles here, self-care, self-nurture here, so you're building yourself up to that. And then there's love coming in. Once you do that, once you take care of yourself, and once you're in that place of, I don't even need love, because I got me, I'm good. Bam! That's when love comes in. You know, happiness, love, and somebody's coming running at you, you know? Yeah, you may not believe me right now, but this is usually how it happens. Like, I'm not thinking of love right now. Well, that's when you get it. Let's see the Ace of Swords. Yeah, somebody's given up on trying to restore some sort of a connection here. It could be something from the past, but somebody's walking away from completely even thinking about it or, you know, trying to restore that. It's going to create pain. I'm not sure if on your side or the other person's side, maybe on both your sides. I don't know. But yeah, it's going to be painful. But somebody's walking away from even thinking about it. Let's clarify the Justice card. Ooh. So things are going to get balanced here in a connection, right? Could be a new connection. Could be something that, because you've done a lot of work on yourself here, that you've gone through this transformation and you've put in a lot of time and effort into it, a connection is showing up for you. Something that's very stable and very nurturing. Could be something else, not the same one that someone's obviously walking away from. And you've gone within, you did your work, and things are starting to balance in your love life, even though you may not be concerned with that right now, you know, for some of you. And then love comes in and it's balanced because you've learned a lot from your previous experiences and so on and so forth. So let's see. Let me pull up some cards from the universe for you. You get the World, the Three of Pentacles, and the Empress. Yeah, you're going through endings of cycles here, definitely a couple of them, but I feel like there's a partnership coming up for you. You know, it could start off as work, but it seems like you got it. You're in control here. You know, whatever happens in this partnership, you know how to handle it. You don't need any help from anybody, anything. You're good. So things are starting to really, really look up for you, and there's a partnership coming, that's for sure. So, Cappy, that's what I have for you. I hope this helped, and I will see you next time.